Hadze. I think most of you have never heard about me, but I did a little bit of screenshots, sharing, and maybe give a few background of what I usually do. I got interest to mining, I think 4 years ago when I was doing a project of a website. I was doing my own project, so I met a few guys, most of them who are white, and when I demonstrated my idea, which was a startup by then, they were interested. But then, of course, you know, if someone wants to steal your idea, it's not hard. So things happened, and my idea was stolen. So I went. I ended up digging a lot of information here and there. Some I shared through the Polo Kimani space. Some I shared with other, I think, friends. So most of the things is that the thing which I was building was a marketplace for mining, especially for the young guys who usually mine. They want to sell their mining, maybe their minerals, because here in Kenya, there's a lot of minerals, and people tend to think that it's only gold that sells. Gold is actually one of the few in the market that is quite, it's doing quite well. But there's specific minerals which are so good and so much expensive that it's hard also to find them. So when I saw one of the guys who I was working with did the website, he sold 7% to a big company for around $500,000, and I something when unajua kama Mkenya ukifanyiwa kitu, you just have to forget about it and maybe do something else. So when the thing of minerals came up, I ended up sharing my information on my researches through TikTok, through WhatsApp, through Space and through Twitter. So if you check most of the things, I just don't want to take your time. If you check the minerals, I hope you're hearing me. Labda zinajiongelesha peke yangu.
Have they get to the point we are trying to listen and follow you?
Yeah. So if you check most of the minerals, you can see that in Samburu there are 5 mineral species, different species. In Lake Magadi there are 18 different species. In Lasamba Hill, which is in Kwale, there are 12 mineral species. In Taita Taveta, where most of the people are fighting through ranches, has around is it 2 minerals. In the Umba Valley, which is in Makueni, there are 10 different mineral species. In Voi, there are 26 different mineral species. In Kakamega, there's around 10 mineral species. In Tharakanithi, there's also. In Kericho, there are 25 different mineral species. In Mrima Hills, there are 63 different mineral species. So these are few of the names. In Google, in forms, in undocumented secret documents, which most of the investors get. So what happens is that an investor will get a document, he will share it, then he forgets to delete maybe in PDF format through the internet. Then we get hold of it, or someone else gets hold of it and shares it out. That's how these things are coming out, if you can see. The other thing is the conservatory issues. I'm 100% sure that the conservatory issues in Kenya is a big lie, very big lie. And if the media is the biggest problem is our media companies. It has become a big marketing company. You cannot send any TV station to check something because they are working for the investors, they are working for the cartel, they are working for each and every person who gives them money. So I hope we will have a fight. And thank you for giving me this chance. I hope I will have another time to. I just came in without being prepared. Thank you.
Thank you, Hadze. Yes, Obet?
Medani, permit me to say this, and I'm going to refer to the press release by by KWS. Honestly, I find it totally in bad taste and quite ridiculous because this thing has been given less than an hour ago. It is a confirmation that these people are part of what is going on here. What I find ludicrous and ridiculous is the fact that they have an opportunity to clarify the issue where it's being discussed. What do you do instead? You go and type a statement and throw it out there. It is wrong, and this government has really done a very terrible job of communication. We have to respect Kenyans for what we are. The element of public servants thinking Kenyans are idiots for asking questions has to end. It actually, for some reason, I'm actually offended and totally pissed off because which is the easiest way? Have an opportunity to clarify an issue or go write a statement and then come and deny it tomorrow. It's disrespect and totally uncalled for. And government has to try to start to understand that Kenyans have a right to get to have information if we are wrong in what we are saying. Remember, Musalia Mudavadi put a full page on a newspaper to deny Adani are doing what they are doing. When you dig deeper, you find that there is a problem. This is a government that does not respect its own nationals, and this nonsense should end like yesterday. And I think this is part of the reason Kenyans should never stop asking questions. Because you realize the more you press on a matter, they start to have a problem. And we need to make it uncomfortable. They must sit on pins. They have a responsibility to inform us, and we have a right to information, and it's a constitutional demand. It's not even a favor. I'm so mad, man. I'm sorry. Sorry, I had to rant about that.
Thank you, Obets. It's quite understandable. Unfortunately, we don't have Rabia anymore. I had given her the opportunity to come and make her statement. Unfortunately, she's not able to join the call. Anyway, Akal, looks like you guys are running a lot of conspiracies. The villager looks like your village is unhappy with their son. And that's why we are having statements being published. I want to start with you before we can go to Akal, and quick remarks on that statement from KWS. And number two, what is the alternative truth about this issue of mining? What do we need to know or don't we know, the villager?